YouTube, what's going on? The place where dreams are made and broken. All right, let's go ahead and take off this part right here. You know, we gotta put the key in, of course. You know, like I said, YouTube, where dreams are made and broken. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this shiz off. Gotta put this downtown, bring it downtown. So go ahead and set that off in the back, and then we'll put that back in park. And then he says to take off these bolts, 7mm if I recall, by all that good trash. We're gonna try to get it broken down as least as possible to try to get this done, which is probably not gonna work, but we're gonna attempt. All right, so we got everything else, you know, taken off right here up to this point, all these. Then we gotta come over here and remove this panel, take off these two outer ones right here, and then other two on the other side. We also have to remove these vents, the screwdriver, baya, over there, baya. Okay, after this bolt in here and then here are out, then we gotta take this sucker out. And then, like my man says, there is a white tab right there. Just gotta push on that. You see, it's already starting to slide out. There's one on the other side. Can't see it, but you can feel it. Take that sucker. All right, so we got the metal horns out. On to the next. After you have that out, you do have to pull these out. I was trying to be lazy and not pull it out, but I was trying to be lazy and not pull it out. And then after that, you just pop it up and booyah. All right, let me move this down. We're not too far along in this project, but I already feel a certain way about it. So apparently you got to take out the airbag right here, and there's a bolt behind there you have to get out. And then same side right here, you could see, well, I could see, you probably can't, that bolt right there, you got to get that sucker out. And then there's two right here and right there. There's another one. Oh yeah, we're gonna take those out. Okay, so you have to pull this sucker out. It just comes out this way. Baya. So if it's right here, just back. Then you gotta push this button down and take that apart so we can get that airbag out of the way. And that finger. Gonna be to take out that 10mm there. Another one over there. Look, a cigarette. I don't even smoke. That's awesome. And then those 215s. Take those suckers out. Okay, so we got the bolts that we needed to get out on top. 1, 2, 3. And then there's one over here in the corner with the cigarette. And we took off the bottom dash here, which was 1, 2 bolts, and then it snaps off. 1, 2. Then we got to take down 1, 2, and then 3, 4 to get that metal plate out, so we could drop the steering wheel apparently right there, and then the other one, which is right there for the steering wheel. Allow the steering wheel to drop. Okay, so we have to move this piece out. We gotta move this out of the way in order for the steering wheel to drop down a little bit farther. All right, we gotta take out this part of her here. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm gonna do some research. All right, we gotta take out the piece where the gauges are. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you'll hook it with these. Just pinch these together, pull it out. Now we're gonna loosen these two. Okay, we were in a Mexican standoff not too long ago between me and this freaking dashboard. So this side was able to wiggle loose, this side wiggle loose, but the middle, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then there's this part right there. There was a 10mm bolt, so I had to take out this piece, pull this piece back a little bit to get that piece. It was right here, and now we're cooking with grease. So now we're gonna pull this dash back a little bit, and then we're gonna start ripping apart all those ducts right there. We're gonna take these off right here, give us a little bit more room, but make sure you take a picture or mental note of where these go, because you want to put them back where they belong. We're gonna go ahead and take out this bracket right here so we can unhook all that duct work right there. We're at the point here of taking out the air vents, and we just gotta unhook the brackets up top there. There's another one here, and then there's one behind here and on the other side, and then it should get loose. Take off these pieces right here, and you go ahead and pull it up. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have to take out this. Okay, update. So, ladies and germs, we got the vent taken out system. You do have to disengage this in order to take it out, and then also the radio, which should disconnect over there in that area right there, but I unhooked it from the back and just set it off to the side. So we're gonna begin taking out this area, and that's the mother lover we gotta get to right there, which is kind of hilarious because in Cali, where I live, it's, you know, you don't really need heat, but for the condensation, safety, so struggling. Okay, so we're gonna begin getting that dash loose. So we're gonna take apart that one right there, one right there, and then one right there. And we need to take off these two, and then we need to loosen up these. So let's go ahead and get to it. So we got it all hooked back up. Well, not all of it, but so we got our heater core back in there. We got that bolt back in, that bolt back in. We got these two back in, that one down there, this one here, and then the one behind the engine there. We got all those hooked up. Okay, now the fun part. So previously I thought it was the evap. It wasn't, so we got that cut out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically, it'd be like a tack weld for plastic with some super glue and then some baking soda. Some baking soda, baby. So we're gonna go ahead and seal that, and then we'll throw the flex seal around it, if I could find it around. Since it's already out, got a little bit of room, we're gonna do our best. Okay, in theory, the baking soda should have worked, but it didn't. So what we did was took the flex seal, like 10 bucks, 12 bucks, cut strips, just put it along. They say it's the redneck way, but I ain't no redneck, but my grandpappy was. You heard? So thank you for following along in this video. I know I didn't show exactly the replacement of the heater core, but you know, once you get to that portion of the project, it's remove and replace. Take out the old one, put in the new one, and then just basically put it back together. I didn't really want to go through the whole process of me putting it back together because that's just a whole nother beast. So hopefully this video helped you out, and I'll leave you with this. If you could pay somebody to do it for you, if you can afford it, pay somebody.